So the account Mace Moore on X did this excellent and creepy and cringe compilation at the same time of one time that Kamala was absolutely acting really strange. I have few words for this. You're about to watch something that is going to haunt you in your nightmares, or in your dreams. You're going to spark some kind of nightmare that I cannot describe. I watched it. I already watched this. Watched the first couple minutes, but you need to take a look at this.
I was like, Mommy, the thing about this. I always wanted to go to Howard, and I went to Howard. And actually, it was in February of 2004. Olives with cream cheese on dark rye.
Okay, so remember that this is a collection of clips, right? There's a very quick and sharp collection. This is not AI. Mace Moore doesn't create AI modifications or anything. He makes sure to go to the source and bring us these blasts from the past that, I think Kamala had her own blasts back then.
And so remember, I'm a prosecutor. I have focused on that.
I would like to know what she is giving her finger, like bringing her finger so many times through her nose. Maybe she has rhinitis. She has a flu or something. It's unsettling. Yeah, I'm sure that you're gonna be commenting exactly what you're thinking in the live chat.
I mean, in a nutshell. Yeah. And it was the assessor at the time. Can you perform some marriages? We need more people. And every nook and cranny of City Hall.
Yes.
Important is that we also appreciate the nuance. There's a lot to do. There's a lot more to do. Who's over the age of 18 as though they're an adult. Because
it's concerning. It's like there's so many things happening here at the same time. It makes their noses run. Yes. My God, I'm reading your comments. I'm laughing.
I was doubling it, right? Right, where poor people sit in jail and people who have money get out, that there is no difference between any of the kids, our kids, and those kids who are otherwise in the system. So, for example,
my question is, if she had some kind of inflammation or some kind of she has a runny nose, or she has maybe sometimes you feel like that, maybe a change of the weather, maybe you feel a bit under the weather. That's a possibility. Usually, when you have some inflammation in this area inside your nose cavity and your, all that tissue, and you have a runny nose, that inflammation will make your voice sound different. And by this point, we have seen Kamala Harris speaking so many times when we could easily tell if she had a runny nose, an actual runny nose. So I don't hear it right now. I hear her voice just the same.
Not sell you a bag of what. But it was difficult to do. It was.
And another thing that I'm going to is how shiny. Well, I'm going to give, for a brief moment, I'm gonna give Kamala a pass here, because what other thing makes your eyes shiny like this? Allergies. I suffer from allergies sometimes. I haven't suffered about them in a while. But yes, my nose could be itchy. My eyes look like that. So, I don't laugh like Kamala. That's for sure. that's not a symptom of allergies. But well, let's say that we are almost halfway through the video. That this is allergies.
It was, in large part, I've got big signs, Dreamers Welcome Here. I've got the rainbow flag. And they were like, why are you putting the rainbow flag? I had to get permission, but I got it. Whatever. And I was like, yo, Ran. So, hey, Ran, how you people doing with it? You good? I've taught him how to chop the onions. Oh, honey, baby, what happened? I'll take care of you. They are in California now, but New Jersey is very much in them.
I would really like to understand the jokes. I really do.
And then, and they're originally from Brooklyn. Okay, so the first time I meet my mother-in-law, she looks at me, she puts my face in her hand. So it's Barb and Mike, my father-in-law's Mike. She puts my face in her hand. She looks at me and she says, oh, look at you. You're prettier than you're on television. Mike, look at her. No.
No. I'm watching the video and I'm looking at your comments and this is just golden. This is the best job in the world.
Swear to you.
I guess that you have to, like someone said, like Nuala O'Reilly, read the lines, Jesus. I'm really in between the lines, if you know what I mean.
So I think of often your question and that issue. I think of it as a Venn diagram.
No, she knows what a Venn diagram is. That is, I'm impressed.
So those three circles. The process of preparation is extensive, and it was about finally making lynching a federal crime. I was slow to sign on to it because I really felt it didn't do enough. Years ago, created a juvenile justice system. Political.
It's like maybe the effect is wearing down by this
Capital
point.
doesn't gain interest. So no need to just let it sit there. You might as well spend it. I'm going to change metaphors. She said it was a table. Okay, now I'm going to go with a house for what could be days, weeks, months, even years. Or, equally possible, her attorney will come to her and say, if you plead guilty. When I'm sitting there, I just want to know the truth. Like, I just want to know what happened so that we can avoid.
Yeah, we want to know the truth of so many things, but we know that the truth is only going to be exposed if Donald Trump wins. That is the opportunity we have, because if he doesn't and Kamala gets to be the president, all those tapes and records are going to be burned.
As much as possible, another adversary from interfering in our elections, because the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us.
Yeah. Okay, she was about to go the way of unburdened of what has been. This is really a case of a study in many ways. It's like, I will show you another video a bit later. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to show another video that I see that Kamala Harris has changed so much over the years. But what we saw in this video was perhaps one of the best examples of the nonsense and the cackling that we have seen during the presidency. If you want to vote for Kamala, go ahead. It's funny. You're gonna have fun. Not gonna lie. You're gonna have fun. I had fun back in Venezuela. I want you to have the same kind of fun. So go and vote for Kamala, because why not? Why not? But rest assured that every single secret of those high elites, that is gonna be buried forever, and you will not have any elections again whatsoever. But again, I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. And remember again to download my free body language tips in the description of this video.